all so focused and like, I was like, oh, get off book soon. And it was just like, boom, off book. But everybody has been so dedicated to this. We've really poured our heart, our time, passion, and really just love and empathy into these characters. And then, like, I just want to thank you guys so much for like raising these amazing people. I have loved being their director. And I say that all the time, but I just grow more and more as a director through these great kids, and they've given me such a great opportunity to do that. And I'm just very blessed. And I want to thank everyone who donated, made food, and things like that for our bake sale fundraiser, and the kids got to go competitions for free. So that was really, really awesome. I want to thank Miss Carter for always stepping in and helping me out and helping, like, when my brain is insanely cluttered, which is a lot of times. I want to thank everyone that came and chaperoned. Dr. Gray came and helped chaperone on our trip. And I want to thank my husband who's in the audience, because I couldn't ever do this job if he wasn't willing to pick up our kids or help pay for things. These kids are just such a blessing. They make it so easy. This was our NTAA One Act Play winners this year.
He's 32, rather nice looking, brown hair and eyes, and he's mentally ill.
You brought him with you, Miss Gideon?
Bert's taken up to the lab to run some tests.
Oh, do you happen to know his IQ?
68.
And how did you meet him?
He came to this class I teach for mentally handicapped adults. Of course, he couldn't read or write, but he bought a newspaper on his way to school and he could read on his way home.
Our subject must read and write, Miss Gideon. We want him to keep a journal of his reactions.
Oh, he can now, Professor, at about a 3rd grade level. But he works so hard. He's so anxious, so eager to learn. That's why I wrote to you about this project.
Has he any family?
If he has, he's lost track of them. They put him in an institution years ago. This woman who runs a bakery got him out and gave him a job. Exactly what kind of operation is this?
It's very new.
So far, we've only tested it on mice.
Mice?
But it's been very successful. There's a mouse in the laboratory right now. My lab technicians call him Algernon, whose intelligence has increased threefold and is still growing.
Can you explain it? The operation to me?
It's too complicated for a layman to understand.
Put very simply, we remove the damaged portion of a retarded's brain by surgery. Then, by chemical injection, revitalize the remaining brain tissues, permitting it to produce brain proteins at a supernormal rate.
You're right. It's too complicated for a layman.
If it's successful, the operation would increase the patient's mental capacity to a level of genius. And we believe it will happen very rapidly.
Genius. And they'll stay that way permanently?
We have every reason to believe so.
What happens if the operation isn't a success?
There may be no effect at all, or his intelligence might improve temporarily, or it might make him worse.
What would happen to then?
Miss Gideon, we would not proceed with the operation if we were not reasonably sure of success. However, we are aware of the possibility of failure, and provisions have been made to secure the patient's future in that event.
Perhaps I shouldn't have brought Charlie here.
There is inevitably some danger in exploring new fields, Miss Payne. But if Charlie is chosen, and if we succeed, he will have more than a new life. He will have a life. And even if we fail, he will have made a greater contribution to mankind than most normal people can ever hope to do.
I just hope I'm doing the right thing.
Just make yourself comfortable, Charlie.
Do you want me to open my mouth and say ah?
Why would I want that?
Because that's doctors. Open your mouth and say ah.
I'm not a doctor, Charlie.
But you got a white coat.
Well, that's because I work in a laboratory. Now, just relax.
No, it hurts when doctors say relax.
It won't hurt, Charlie. There's nothing to be scared of.
Oh, I know. I have my rabbit's foot.
Good. We're just gonna run some tests.
Oh, tests. I always failed the test in school.
Well, this is different. It's called a Rorschach test.
A Rosh test.
Yes. You just look at these cards and tell me what you see.
Oh, and that's the test.
Yes. Look at this, Charlie. What might this be? People see all kinds of things in these ink blots. Tell me what it makes you think of.
I think that somebody spilled red ink on a white card.
Charlie, people see pictures in these ink blots.
Where?
No, you have to find them. Think, Charlie. Imagine there's something there.
Oh, I imagine an ink blot.
Look at this, Charlie. What might this be? Pretend there's something.
Oh, pretend.
Yes?
I pretend that somebody spilled ink on a card.
Let's try another one. We're going to play a game, Charlie. This is called a maze.
I don't see no pictures.
No, this isn't a test. It's sort of a race. See, there are these little alleys here, and a mouse starts here and has to find all the openings in all the walls and get through to here. And that makes a bonus. And then he gets a prize, some cheese.
No mouse to find all those holes.
Charlie, this is Algernon.
Hi. He's kind of cute.
Now watch, okay? Algernon, go.
Oh, that's a really smart mouse.
Would you like to race him?
Oh, no, I couldn't fit in there.
No, I'll show you how we do it. See, this arrangement here is the same as Algernon's maze. You take this marker and draw a line from here until you reach the end here, but you mustn't go over any of the printed lines.
And whoever makes it to the end first, they win?
Right.
Oh, but I don't like cheese, so.
That's all right. We'll just see who wins.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
No, that's not right. No, it's...
Go back, find the way.
Does that mean that I won't get the test? Because I lost?
No, Charlie, this is just to test your perception, to test you.
Oh, because I really want that operation. I could watch him and learn, and even if it takes me a really long time, I could do it. I could beat him.
We'll have to see what Professor Gamer says, Charlie. Please wait in here. He's as strong as a horse and good-natured and very anxious. I think he's the most likely prospect we've seen.
All right, Charlie Gordon is our man.
How is he?
Physically, he's fine. Came through the operation perfectly. Mentally, it's too soon to tell.
Mrs. Kinnean, I went through the operation, but it didn't hurt because they did it while I was sleeping. But I don't think that I'm smart yet.
That's not how it works, Charlie. It comes slowly, and you have to work very hard to get speed.
Well, then what did I need the operation for?
So that when you learn something, it sticks with you, not the way it was before.
Oh, I thought I'd be smart right after the operation, so I could go back and show my friends at the bakery and talk smart things with them, like how the president makes dumb mistakes all the time. Because that's what you do when you're smart. You go and you hang out with your friends, and you're never lonely and by yourself all the time.
You will, Charlie, in time. Now see, I brought you a present.
Oh, thank you. But what is it?
It's a notebook, and every day I want you to write in it.
Okay. Write what?
Well, we'll call it a progress report.
Progress report.
No. Progress report. And every day I want you to put the date on the top, and I want you to write all the things you feel and think about. And remember from your past every day.
But I don't remember so good.
Do the best you can. It's very important. By reading this, we'll know what's going on in your mind.
But I don't know what's going on in my mind. So how can you?
Take my word for it. Just do it.
When can I go back to work?
In a few days, I think.
And Charlie, we're going to loan you a teaching machine.
No. If I'm gonna get teached it, I want Miss Kinnean to do it.
I'll be giving you decided to teach you specifically, Charlie.
Really? When?
Soon.
Meanwhile, you use the machine. It works something like a TV set. It shows pictures and it talks to you. I want you to put it on just before you go to sleep.
That's silly. Why would I turn the TV on before I go to sleep?
Because we say so.
But why?
Just do as we say, Charlie.
No, explain to me why.
He's beginning to question authority.
This machine could do many things for your mind. It can teach you things while you're sleeping, and as you fall asleep, it can make you have dreams. Make you remember from your past.
No, but I don't want to be smart when I'm asleep. I would like to be smart when I'm awake.
Charlie, you have two minds. The conscious and the subconscious. Before you sleep, the machine will teach your conscious mind. As you sleep, it will stir up all the memories in your subconscious.
If I gotta get smart for two minds, I'll never get smart.
Charlie, you're getting smarter all the time. It's moving so slowly now you can't see it, like the hour hand on the clock, but it's moving. Soon you're going to be a very intelligent young man, Charlie.
And use the machine.
Loading system.
Loading. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
I never learned nothing watching the shows, and they were more interesting than you.
5 is 10. 2 times 6
How am I supposed to go to bed with you yelling numbers at me all the
times 7
time?
is 14.
March 15th, progress report, no. Progress report. I report no progress. The mouse still wins the amazed. I hate him. I could probably do the amazed faster than a regular mouse. Your friend, Charlie Gordon. April 1st. I got a promotion at the bakery because Oliver quit and I could run the mixing machines. I could never do that before. I got an advance. That means more money.
What is it?
His progress report for April 9th. It was a day I gave the punctuation lesson, and there was a comma after every word.
His progress is incredible. His IQ is well over 100 already. I really think he'll reach 150 by next week.
He's learning so fast. I've been reading novels, history, and his arithmetic is almost high school level. In a week or so, I could have him learning a foreign language. But there's gonna be a problem when you just college level.
What do you mean?
Me, I don't think ahead of him.
We'll cross that bridge when the time comes. It would be a pity though. He's very attached to you. You're almost a mother figure to him.
If I wanted to be a mother, Professor, I'd be married and had become one.
Miss Gideon, I did it. I finally beat Algernon.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I was so excited that I didn't even know I beat him until Bert Sheldon told me. And then I was so excited that I lost. But then I beat him again eight times in a row.
That's excellent news, Charlie.
Yeah, I must be getting pretty smart to beat a mouse like that.
Yes, Charlie.
Yeah, I felt bad that I beat him, and so I wanted to make friends with him. So I asked Bert Sheldon if I could hold him and feed him, but Bert Sheldon wouldn't let me.
Algernon is a special mouse. When he wants to eat, he has to solve a new problem to get his food.
Would you like to solve a problem every time you got hungry?
Me? I have a PhD!
So how's everything else going, Charlie?
It's going fine. I got an advance at the bakery.
I know, I read your report.
Oh, you read them?
Yes, to help me see how you're getting on.
It's funny. I keep writing them, but I never thought that people was reading them. For you.
Does that bother you?
Well, it's just that I write down anything I see in a day. Everything. Maybe there's some things that I wouldn't want you to know.
You shouldn't be ashamed of anything, Charlie. You're a fine person. You're gonna show them all one day.
Show them what?
Oh, well, I guess I mean, for a person God gave so little to, you know a lot more than people who have always had brains and never used them. I just don't want you to feel badly when you find out people aren't as smart as you think, or as nice.
No. People are nice, Miss Kinnean. You and Professor Niemer and Dr. Strauss and my friends at the bakery and everybody. They're smart and they're nice and they like me. No one ever did anything that wasn't nice.
We'll stop here for today. Finish your studies.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing. I've just got something in my eye.
April 15th. Miss Keenan is a nice lady, like my mother used to be, I think. I remember my mom said to always be nice and kind, but to be careful because some people might not understand and they might think he was making trouble. I figured out a new way to run the mixing machines at work. It speeds up production. Mrs. Donner was very pleased. She gave me $50 with a bonus and a $10 raise. But why don't I enjoy working there anymore, Doctor?
Why? You tell me.
I don't know. They No, it's more than that. Joe and Frank, they're hostile to me. And they're supposed to be my friends. It takes the joy out of all of this. Why?
The more intelligent you become, the more problems you'll have.
Well, why couldn't you have told me that before the operation?
Would you have understood? How are your studies going?
It's going fine. The Russian and the ancient history. And I'm about to finish calculus. It took me 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Well, then you hardly have time to dream.
But that's the thing. I don't think there's a moment at night when I don't dream.
About what?
Last night, about my mom. Something to do with the girlfriend of my sister's. I remember she said, if you ever go near a girl again, I'll lock you in a cage for the rest of your life. Is that why I can't ask Miss Killian for a date?
Is it?
I don't know. You tell me.
You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
I did it. I finally asked Miss Killian for a date, and she did it. She said yes. We're going to a concert in the park.
This is fine, Charlie.
Shouldn't we be closer?
This is fine. Why are you so anxious?
Oh, I'm sorry. What is this they're playing?
Debussy, Claire Blue. He was a French composer who lived.
Please. School is out at 3 o'clock.
Sorry, I'm just so proud of you. You accomplished a lifetime of learning in weeks, and I just hope to God that you do it.
Why should I? I'm better off than I was before. Even Algernon. As long as he's still up there, I'm in good shape. At least intellectually.
So what does that mean?
Nothing. Professor Niebuhr says he's positive nothing can go wrong.
I hope so. I feel responsible.
I never would have done it, but for you.
Am I doing the right thing?
Of course, Miss Alice. Alice, I like you very much.
I like you too, Charlie.
Alice, why can't I put into words the way that I feel?
Don't, Charlie, not yet.
Why don't I trust myself to tell you that
I shouldn't have come here. I have no right to put this on a personal, emotional level. You've got obligations, not to just Professor Niebuhr or Dr. Strauss, but to the millions who may follow after you.
But I'm not just something in a test tube. I'm a man, 32 years old, and I must be able to love.
You're changing too fast. Stick to your studies.
My feelings for you won't change because I'm becoming more intelligent.
You're changing emotionally too. Up to now, I've been your teacher. You're bound to think you're in love with me.
You're saying that little boys always fall in love with their teachers, and emotionally I'm still a little boy?
It's not what I said.
Well, then tell me.
Don't push me, Charlie. You're a different person every day. When you change intellectually, we may not be able to communicate. When you change emotionally, you may not even want me. I have to think of myself too, Charlie.
Alice. Alice, look at me. Are you pretending I'm not here?
No! I pretend I don't care. But I do. No!
Now that I'm smart, I don't understand people at all. I haven't talked to Alice since the night at the concert. And Mrs. Donner, she fired me from my job at the bakery. Now that I'm smart, my friends don't want me around. They said that I scared them. I mean, if they put Algernon back in the cage with the other mice, what would happen to him? May 9th. Professor Niemer and Dr. Strauss will be taking me to some science convention tomorrow. I'm angry about it. Why don't they just say, come up and see the sideshow? The white mouse and the performing morons.
When Charlie came to us, he was outside of society, without friends or relatives, without the mental equipment to live a normal life. No past, no contact with the present, no hope for the future. It might be said, Charlie Gordon did not really exist before this experiment. Now may I present my colleague, Professor Harold Niemer.
How dare you? I'm a human being with feelings and parents and a history. And I wasn't before you wheeled me into that operating room.
But has the mouse retained its new mental capacity with no variations?
Well, not exactly. At the peak of his intelligence so far, Algernon occasionally varies. Sometimes he refuses to work. Other times he'll solve a new problem, but instead of receiving his award, he'll hurl himself against the wall of the maze.
Why wasn't I told that? That is very important.
We believe that this is unique to Algernon, as it has never occurred in any of the other mice.
But the other mice never achieved his level of intelligence or held it nearly as long.
Not now, Charlie.
We still believe that Algernon's cure and Charlie's will be permanent.
How can you determine that, Professor?
By evaluations based on earlier experiments, normally, dull mice, made normally intelligent, retain that condition for their lifetime. However, the only difference is that we were vastly more successful with Algernon, and Charlie's intelligence has grown to a level of genius.
That doesn't work. His conclusions are premature.
What do you mean?
Well, in a case where a subject's intelligence has been vastly increased, the waiting period must be extended. We went up faster, so we may go down faster and way before the end of the lifespan.
In place of a feeble-minded shell, a burden on society that must fear his irresponsible behavior, we have a man of dignity and sensitivity, ready to take his place as a contributing member of society.
You don't know if Algernon in Mind's intelligence is permanent, do you?
I'm not sure. We may have presented too soon. What you say, you may have spotted a mistake.
Sorry, Doctor, it's just my superior intelligence.
Now I would like you all to hear a few words of Charlie Gordon.
You can hear a few words, but I think you would rather hear them in private.
I think this meeting is adjourned.
Gentlemen, I wish we made a staff member on this project.
That's outrageous. May I remind you that you are the patient, not the doctor?
May I remind you, I'm smarter than you are now.
That's right.
You both know I'm motivated. Who else can figure out what's wrong with Algernon?
Very well. You may assist us.
I want to get to work as quickly as possible. What plans have been made for me?
What do you mean?
I'm on staff now. I have a right to know everything that pertains to the experiment, and that includes my future.
You'll be taken care of, but don't even think about that.
Tell me,
We have the highest hope of permanence. We still do. We definitely do.
answer me.
If the experiment fails, there is no way of knowing whether you go back to the same mental level as before. Experiences after the operation may leave a mark on you. Emotional disturbances, maybe to a regression to a more primitive level of functioning.
That's really letting me have it.
You wanted it.
I did, so. Oh, okay, what happens to me then in that case?
You'll be taken care of.
How?
It's arranged.
Tell me
The
how!
foundation has arranged to send you to the Warden State Home and Training School.
Warren? That's where my mother sent me.
Charlie? Charlie, I've been waiting at the lab since noon. I was worried. You weren't there.
I left there at 11.
And you know about Algernon?
I know he won't eat. I know that Bert is force-feeding him with an eye dropper. And I know that as I watch him squirming under those bands, that I felt that my arms and legs were tied. And I know I've got to stop identifying with him.
Or were you all day?
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
Well, it was a nice day and just to have some place to go. I went to the Warren State Home.
Today?
Well, I mustn't put it off till tomorrow. What may happen to me tomorrow?
Charlie, you cannot have to let yourself think like this. You've got to get
But
home.
I don't have hope. So I just do what I think is best until the chromosomes sort themselves out and decide what's going to become of me.
How was it? Warm.
Practically a country club.
Don't be flippant.
They do their best. There are no bars except for the emotionally disturbed retardeds, and the rest of them are roughly divided between the tiny and the untiny.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means? They keep the high ones woodworking and they feed bottles to the less fortunate ones. They're devoted to their patients, they are, but no one talked about rehabilitation. No one spoke of hope.
Charlie?
The feeling was living dead.
Charlie, let me do something. What can I
Oh,
do?
you could do many things. You could comfort me and love me. You could be my wife. But Charlie won't let you. And it's not me. It's the Charlie inside who may be on the outside very soon. I don't want people coming around feeling sorry for me.
It's not because I feel sorry for you. It's because I feel sorry for me.
What is that supposed to mean?
It doesn't mean. It just is. There's still time left, and I want to spend it with you.
It sounds like a bad popular
Don't
song.
make jokes.
I can't help it. I'm right in the middle of the biggest joke of them all. There's not enough time left for anyone else. I only have enough time left for myself.
I can't believe you want to be completely alone.
I do. There's nothing to look forward to. I can't dare let myself think ahead in a few months, weeks, days, maybe even. I'm going to Warren and you can't follow me there.
No. Because you're there. I'll do my best to forget you. Until you go, why must we be alone?
I'm not myself. I'm falling apart and I don't want you to watch. Alice, I don't regret the experiment.
Neither do I.
You'll go away when I tell you to. We may not have very long, but maybe we can have more than others have in a lifetime. They all think I'm killing myself at this pace. But they don't understand that I'm living at a peak of beauty and clarity that I never knew existed. It's as if all the knowledge I've soaked in these past couple months has lifted me to a pinnacle of light and understanding. This is beauty, love, and truth, all rolled into one. It's joy. And now that I've found it, how can I give it up?
Any human being is able to work at this level, at this pace. Oh, brilliant work, of course, but do you understand it? It would take science 40 years to understand what Charlie is telling us this month.
It's Algernon.
Dead?
I found him lying on his side in a corner of his cage, as if he were running in his sleep.
There should be a dissection.
I've already done it. I didn't want anyone else. Algernon's brain has decreased in weight compared to a normal brain. And there's a general smoothening of the cerebral convolutions, as well as the deepening and broadening of brain tissues.
You'll type out a report?
Is that all you care about? This same thing is happening inside of me.
Of course, we're concerned, Charlie.
But we must consider our work too. You should feel some gratitude to us. You are indebted in more ways than one.
Since when is the guinea pig supposed to be grateful?
Do you think you were better off before the operation?
And in some ways, yes. Nobody here cares about me. Me, Charlie Gordon, accepted so far as it affects your work. Well, I've done your work and now I'm correcting your mistakes, but don't ask me for gratitude.
We did everything we could.
Except treat me like a human being. I'm a person now, and so was I before you ever wheeled me into that operating room. But the two of you think that a person with an IQ of less than 100 that we don't matter. But we do.
We need those reports because you are the only one that can do them. We need them because we have other Charlie Gordons out there, and we still ask for them, even though you are acting like an arrogant, self-centered idiot.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Oh my goodness.
My mom always taught me to be nice because that way you don't have people yelling at you all the time.
I'll take you home.
No.
What are you going to do?
I want to bury Algernon. I don't want to put in the incinerator. Then I'll go home and type out a report and mail it in. I don't want to come back here.
We understand.
No. You couldn't. I passed your floor on the way up, and now I'm passing it on the way down. And I don't think I'll be taking this elevator again. I'm afraid, and it's not of life or death or even nothingness, but of wasting it as if I've never been.
The Algernon Gordon Effect by Charles Gordon. The simple hypothesis here may be summarized by the following terms. Artificially induced intelligence may deteriorate to the quantity of the increase.
I'm sorry that my own contribution to this experiment must rest on the ashes of the work of this staff, and especially of those who have done so much for me. Signed, Charles Gordon.
Charlie, let me in.
No, the Charlie that you want to see isn't here anymore.
Charlie, I must take you down to the clinic.
No, the Charlie you want to see isn't here anymore, and I don't think that he'll be coming back. April 29th. I did a dumb thing today. I walked into Miss Kinnean's class and I said, hello, I'm ready to learn, except I forgot the book we was using. And then she looked at me funny and it started to cry. Isn't that funny? And then she ran out. And then I remembered that I got operated on and that I was smart and I thought, oh gee, I pulled a real Charlie Gordon. That's why I'm gonna go away to the Warren homeschool. I don't want people coming around and feeling sorry for me. I don't know why I'm not smart anymore. Maybe I didn't try hard enough, or someone put the evil eye on me. But I have a new rabbit's foot, and my books, and even if it takes me a long time, maybe I can get smarter than before the operation. Goodbye to Ms. Kinnean, and Professor Niemer, and Dr. Strauss, and everybody. Your friend, Charlie Gordon.